Hey everybody, here's another wee chance to reminisce, but this time it's with a recipe. Deirdre, who works with me indeed, she gave me these lovely magazines called the Wine Row, and it's for the whole community, you know, Dungiven, out past Learmount, etc. The whole kind of row area, Limavady, etc. And there's some lovely things in the magazines. So this is a magazine from 2010, and I came across a really unusual recipe, and it's called potato pudding, right? So when I saw potato pudding, I thought, oh my goodness, and I immediately thought about bread and butter pudding. Now, unfortunately, it's not something that I can have because it's got gluten in it, but it never ever struck me as a real pudding, even when I was a wee girl. Bread and butter pudding, I know it's enjoyed by loads and loads of people all over the world, but for me, you know, it wasn't an apple tart or it wasn't a trifle or whatever. So when I saw potato pudding, I was really intrigued, right? So here's the recipe. Try it if you dare. So it's 24 medium potatoes. So that's quite a lot of potatoes. 2 bowls of plain flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, and some milk. Right? So maybe if you are going to make it, I wouldn't maybe make it with 24 potatoes in case you waste your potatoes, and things are scarce in the shops right now, and you know, I don't want anybody eating ahead of me. I don't want to be getting sick because you've ruined all your potatoes. So here's the recipe, right? So you peel and boil your potatoes, then you mash them, and you add the flour, the salt, and the sugar, and you leave it overnight. So you have to wait. So as a pudding, you have to wait on. Then you grease the sides of a saucepan well. You add the milk to the mixture, put it into the saucepan and cook it over a low heat for several hours. So I suppose a wee bit like when you know you're boiling your pudding at Christmas, it has to, you know, go for several hours, but you have to keep stirring it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So the same way that you know, add extra water if your pan was boiling dry for your pudding, for your Christmas pudding. So then when it's ready, you serve it, you make a wee indent on top, so a wee kind of narrow channel, and then you add a knob of butter, right? And it makes about 8 to 10 portions if you use your 24 potatoes. I don't know if you want to waste your 24 potatoes in case it's not nice. I'm not a big spud girl myself, you know, so I know I'm from Ireland and I'm not a big spud girl, but apparently in the magazine it says the older generations do remember this as a special treat at Halloween. Special treat, imagine. I think maybe if you gave this to the kids as a special treat for Halloween instead of their apple tart, they'd be kind of looking at you. But it's like everything was used long ago, you know, like, well, not that long ago. Sugar pieces, for example. Just really whatever we had to hand. I was watching a program there on TV, and I was talking about, you know, rationing during the war, and they used to make, instead of ice pops, right, ice lollies, they put carrots on sticks, and you know, they called them carrot pops. And I just thought, you'd be well disappointed if somebody said to you, oh, it's a hot day, would you like a wee carrot pop? And all you got was a carrot on a stick. But I suppose in those times, you know, when the going was rough, you used whatever you could, and a carrot pop maybe went down well, I don't know. But if you do use the potato pudding recipe, you're a good one. You know, you really are a good one. And, you know, come back to us. Let us know, what was your potato pudding like? Or even if you have tried it in the past, or maybe you had parents who made it in the past, your mammy maybe made it in the past. Let's face it, most of the men didn't do the cooking. So if your mammy made you your potato pudding, let us know. Keep safe.